I'm from the National Institute for Reproductive Health. We're a New York-based organization that fights for reproductive health rights and justice across the country, but especially here in New York State. And we're here today because the incoming administration, with tomorrow's inauguration, I think has inspired a lot of fear in a lot of our neighbors, especially here on Long Island. For women, we're seeing tremendous rollback in our reproductive rights. We know that the incoming administration wants to defund Planned Parenthood. They want to ban abortion. They want to criminalize women who have abortions. They want to roll back the ACA, including the contraceptive mandate that has gone so far to allow women unfettered access to birth control. And so we're here today to stand with our neighbors and to say to the women of Long Island and the Muslims of Long Island and the immigrants and the Black and brown folks who are our neighbors that we stand with you, and we're here in a spirit of unity and love to show that while there is a lot of fear and apprehension, we're all in this together and we're all going to stand together. Look, I think we've seen across the country a real preview of what's going to happen nationwide. We have seen in states, at the state level, we've seen funding cut for reproductive health care. We've seen clinics close. We've seen women unable to get the reproductive health care services they need. That includes access to birth control, and that includes access to abortion when they need it. We have women who have to travel tremendous amounts of miles across state borders to get the health care that they need, and that is appalling in a nation as prosperous as ours.
You know, tonight we're gathering at the LGBT Network Community Center in Bayshore to stand together as one Long Island community against hate, against violence, against the threat of any of our civil rights being violated. And we need to make sure that we do this united as a community and not just within our own little silos, because, it may sound kitschy, but we are stronger together. And we do represent the majority, and we need to make sure that we're not only working with inside our own communities, but that we're doing this together hand in hand, and making sure that we're out in the streets like we're going to be tonight. You know, we don't know what's going to happen. We've heard a lot of hateful rhetoric during the campaign. We've seen what I think is the scariest cabinet to ever be appointed in our government's history, that has taken it's the most anti-LGBT appointees ever in our modern history. So, there's reasons to be afraid that some of our rights may be stripped back, and it's important to realize that we haven't achieved full equality and justice as well. So we not only have to protect what we have, but we have to fight to move the needle forward. And we've been through this before. I've been doing this work for over 28 years. And we've not only survived through all the fights that we have, but we thrived. We have thrived. And we will do that again. It's not going to be easy. I don't think we should fool anyone. But that's the point of coming here together tonight as one larger community, united, fighting to make sure that we not only survive, but we thrive, and everyone has the rights that they need, and can feel safe in our communities. What I think is important is that, after this election, we have heard from hundreds and hundreds of people in the community saying that they were not only upset, they were angry, they were fearful, and that they wanted to get involved. And I would say to keep in touch with organizations like us, the LGBT Network, and all the wonderful groups that are here tonight, because the fighting starts now, and it's not going to end. And in fact, it's never going to end, no matter what kind of administration we have. We always need to be out there fighting, and I think that's an important thing to remember. So I would say get involved by either volunteering your time or your resources or monies to all of our organizations, which are needed more than ever before.